Marco, go to bed. Welcome in.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
That's what I was waiting on, but I didn't. I just got out of bed. I was sitting here waiting on the ads, and I thought, well, shit, it's been like, what, 3 minutes now, and they're still not going, so I guess I'll just go ahead and switch over. All right, let's see. But good morning, everybody, or good evening.
I don't. No.
Good afternoon, depending on where you're at. Hello there, Paul. Welcome in. Hey, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. Look at this.
Holy shit, that was fast.
53. I think that's probably the profile with the most. I don't know. Let's see what this one has. That one has 43. What does this one have? That one has 52. It's a good, yeah, it's a good bit. So 15 is not a lot. How's Marco and Paul doing this morning? Or it's in the middle of the night for Marco. It's, I guess it's in the afternoon for Paul, right? Or around lunch or something. Somewhere around there. Oh, let's see. All right. Oh crap, we were in the UK. See if we can't knock out some more of these events, deliveries. Still in the Ford F-Max, looks like. How was the rest of your stream, Marco? I hope it went well. Did you carry Fiddy around? Get some wins? I literally just rolled out of bed at like, I think it was like 20 to 7. And I finally got up and I was like, shit. If I'm gonna do a stream today, I better get up. Oh. Wait for these mods to process. If I was going to use one of my other profiles that's got like 50 mods on it, I'd have to go in here and do this before the stream because it'll take like 10 minutes for it to process all the mods. Nobody on the left lane server. Why do you run a bunch of 2-player servers for? I don't understand that. Why are they running so many servers? A 1-player server. What? That makes no sense at all. There's so many servers, it's crazy. Alright, we're good to go. Let's join. Quit browsing servers. I'm not gonna be able to run a Halloween paint job on the Ford. The only thing I can do is paint it orange. There's not any Halloween paint jobs for this truck. Oh shit, I forgot head tracking actually. I forgot to start beam altogether. Where's Steam at? Steam? See if I can do this after launching the game, or see if this will work. I always launch beam and open track before launching the game, so I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Launching it afterwards, we'll see. Oh my god, it works. Oh, GG's be my tracker then. I don't recall Tracker R doing that. It may, but see, there is an orange here. That's about all I can do, or just do it black. That's about all I can do for the F Max. Let's do that black. Let's do this. Somewhere along there. And we can give it like an orange accent. I got five dubs back to back solo. Damn, son. Becoming a sweat in that game, aren't you? I don't know. That doesn't look too good, actually. Then he joined. You know, he don't know how to play as a team. And that's not going to look good with the trailer, though. He yaps too much and I can't pay attention to sound. Actually, we may just do custom color and then black instead. There. I could be telling him game details and he crying about not having gold. Oh, like gold weapons. All right, let's see. Jobs, external contracts. We do have another delivery. Or do we want to... Let's start off with just a normal delivery. Breast. We all like breast, right? Gold bars. What is he wanting gold bars for? Wait, where am I going? I should have just drove straight out. Don't mind me, I haven't woke up yet. Still having my coffee. I'm trying. It's hard. I get annoyed at myself in the morning sometimes because I can't wake up. Because I literally have 3 different alarms set. And they all have a snooze function. Hey there, Sammy. Good morning. How we doing? So like whenever I go to get up, or on work days, when I gotta get up in the morning on work days, there's an alarm that goes off at 5:45, and then I think again at 5:50, and then again at 6. Wait, why did it give us a normal trailer? Did I not pick a Halloween cargo? Don't want to run it anyways. Oh yeah, what's up? Maybe I didn't. I was so focused on breast that I didn't even pay attention to what cargo it was. You see what it can do to you, Marco. Stop thinking when you're smokestack. They can be the most therapeutic or the most damning. $569 kilometers. What the hell did they even... Are we even going to Brest? Yeah, we are. Well, shit. They can be therapeutic and get you in trouble all at the same time. It's amazing. Oh crap, what are we even hauling then? Cattle. My bad, y'all. Streamer's not paying attention. Streamer's not awake yet. Streamer's focused on breasts. Hauling these nuts. We got a lot of bull nuts. This job won't take too long. It says 46 minutes, but that's not true. There's a ferry in the way, so. You gonna do some Halloween loads whenever you play ATS next, Marco?
Proceeds from this channel go to ESB Gaming, a gaming community with a greater purpose to help children and their families who are struggling financially for various reasons.
Paul, we need to get you level up in Once Human. I noticed I was on there last night. I wasn't on there very long. I just popped in to check on things. Might do it later today. My co-host's not feeling well. She fell and I don't think she's streaming tomorrow. Oh. Is it Red you normally do the Sunday stream with or something? Gotcha. Bit hard and you guys are on too late. That's true. One thing you can do, like if you just go in and play solo, like whenever you have time, is do the commissions. I've been doing the commissions and I've just like blown through all the levels. But while I'm doing tasks, while I'm doing the other tasks in the area, I'm also doing the commissions. And I've jumped through the level. I've outrun everybody in level just from doing that. Like I'll go through. I've gone through like the whole beginning area there where we started at. I think I might still have some exploration to do in one of the cities, but went through all the different cities and did all the exploration tasks to find the weapon crates, the gear crates, and the mystical crate, and activate the rift anchor. The normal task, and then have a commission. Like because you can pick up 5 different commissions at a time. And this thing is rolling. Oh, we're tired. God dang it. But there could be some Once Human on the Sunday stream as well. Is there anywhere to stop up here? Oh, we got a bit to go, but there is a gas station up here. Oh shit, it's only 80 here. What the hell? Because like I literally have like a little system that I'm using to choose what game I'm going to play and stream. For one, because I have such a hard time making decisions myself. I'll be sitting there for an hour contemplating, do this, do that. No, I feel like I want to do this, but maybe I should do this today. And it's awful. Yeah, well, see, that's kind of what I've done. Is like I've set up a like a wheel spin. I put the 5 different games on it that I want to play and stream: ETS, ATS, Marvel Rivals, Once Human, No Man's Sky. So I put them on a wheel spin. But what I also do is I... Oh wait, is this gonna stay? Oh, this might stay 2-lane the whole way instead. Most of them end 1-lane ends, but... So what I do is I'll go into Twitch tracker.
Want a break from the ads?
And I'll look at, like, for the whole previous week and see, like, okay, how did this game perform on Sunday morning at this time when I want to stream. So I'll go check for all 5 games how many viewers there are per versus the amount of streams, and calculate how many viewers per stream there could be for that time slot. And then I'll put that in the wheel spin as a weight, so that the game that has more viewers per stream in that time slot will get more weight on the wheel. I got other games to play if I want to play by myself, though. You got way too many games to play. It's tough being over there in Oceania whenever everybody else is on the opposite side of the globe. I don't think we're gonna get any fuel. Oh wait, there's 2 spots right here we can just pull in here. And then I'll update that. Like, I'll update like for this week, I went in before yesterday's stream and checked what happened during the previous week and updated everything. It's a process, but if you only knew how tough decisions are for me. That's some nerdy shit. That's just an example of some of the things I go through whenever it comes to decision making. My only planned streams are Sunday and every other Wednesday. Wait, what? Oh, like, you mean as far as planned and what you're going to be doing on stream, or? Cause you Sunday is crafty and bi-weekly Wednesday. End of the stream is ATS. That's just for what you're gonna stream though, right? Cause you stream almost every day, so you must have other than just those 2 days as a scheduled stream day though. But those other days, you just play whatever you want. Basically. I almost quit trucking. The person I normally truck with was late again. Oh no. That is kind of frustrating. I'm already live at the time they start. Oh, okay. Yeah, that can be kind of frustrating because you're like, you've already got it through to your community that you're going to be doing this with somebody, and first time I took a long load. They will come to stream, act hype, and be an hour late starting. Oh shit, what am I?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Oh, them, I'll join them, then I ended stream. There's the ads. Vicious. But late again sounds like a regular routine. I'm guessing you're listening on the GG side since there's ads running. Man, we shouldn't have far to go before we get to the ferry. Right. Oh yeah, we're almost there, basically.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Welcome back. So how many times have they been late now since you say late again? Twice, back to back. Yeah, I guess it would make you start wondering if they're actually even interested in doing it anymore. And it definitely, whenever they're late like that, it definitely makes you feel like that they're not you know, taking it seriously either, but do they start their live whenever it's time to do ATS? They're not already live like you are, right? Date and time. Oh wow. So are they starting their live or what? For them, it's the start time. They start. Okay. Gotcha. Hmm. How much late are we talking about, though? One and a half hours? Oh, fuck that. 45 minutes? No way. Well, I don't know. 3 strikes, you're out, maybe? Give them one more chance. That's when I took the long haul, finished, and raided out. Let them sit there and stream ATS themselves. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Y'all had that giveaway. So not only are they late to the collaboration you guys have set up, but they're also late for starting their own stream. Well, the community should get tired of that. The majority of them. I'm usually always a few minutes late. "2026, I'm going back to not collabing again." I would like to do, like, not really a collab, but I would like to do the stream together stuff more often with people.
A gaming community with a greater purpose to help children and their families who are struggling financially for various reasons.
One time before, she went to feed her cats and felt midstream. No, I think I would cut that off. That would be 3 strikes there. I'd be like, no thanks. I'm done.
Well, oh my lord, they just followed you, dude. You are a stalker, man. It's so cool.
Turonolsi, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Bonk, bonk. Look at that. Is that not spectacular or what? Like we just arrived to France to an amazing, I don't know what time it is in game, sunset. Hey there, Mr. Trance. How's it going? Welcome in. That is amazing. Amazing. I should have stopped and took a picture of that. I'm so bad at not taking screenshots or pictures. It's all good here. How's it going with yourself? Oh, I see it's 2 different words now in the chat. It's capitalized. Turun Aussie. Okay. It didn't. In the follower message, there's nothing that's capitalized, so it looks like it's 1 word. We're supposed to be doing some Halloween event loads, but I messed up and took the wrong. I wasn't paying attention to what I was hauling. Just finish up the Halloween stuff. Nice. I seen that there was a load going to Brest in France, and just automatically clicked on it and didn't even look to see what it was. Oh, he's got his flashers on. Did they hit each other? Why does he have his flashers on for? He can't decide which way he's gonna turn, so he just turned his flashers on instead. Yeah, I just seen that there was cargo going to Brest and automatically took it, you know, thinking about Brest. And then when I went to pick up the trailer, I realized it was cattle and not Halloween cargo. I ran in Truckers MP. Horrible experience in Brackenreach there. I've heard. Did they not make it non-collision? Because I figured with something like that, they would have made the whole Brackenreach area non-collision. They may change it, but it's not. The destination area is? No, there's no way. There's no way I would do that on TMP. Get the fuck out. Other than that, that is mayhem. Yeah, I can imagine. I got better things to do than sit in Brackenreach with 1,000 other idiots that don't know how to drive for hours. It's been a long time since I've done TMP. Hey there, Widowmaker. Good morning, good morning. Been a long time since I've done TMP. Got those done on single player convoy with a friend yesterday, and today I decided to showcase to other people, and boy, it was a wild trip. Sounds like he had fun, at least. Hopefully this time around, I'll actually pick the right cargo and we can go to Brackenreach. Won't be so focused on Brest instead. Play TMP most days. I don't see how you guys do it, to be honest. Oh yeah, I managed to get some cool shots and only 1% damage. Nice. Can't say that I only managed 1% damage last night. I got stuck in the mine. Completely wrecked my truck. I used to do quite a lot TMP, but and then I was even whenever they had the stream team, I was even one of the streamers, but and then you see a little bit about you get to see a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes. The experience of being on the TMP stream team wasn't that great.
Not enough fuel.
Sim 1 is pretty crazy, especially around Duisburg. Yeah, the CD road is always going to be wild. FPS goes to shit, yeah. I've never driven the CD. I know what it is, but I've never driven the CD road on TMP. Welcome in, Cookie. How we doing? But yeah, just the way that staff handled the stream team and some of the stuff that was going on in the background, and then some of my close friends like receiving bans for petty things that don't even really in my opinion don't warrant a ban. I guess the one thing that really made me turn against TMP was I was going to try to transition from the stream team to being a game moderator, and whenever I was doing the moderator training, how am I doing from a scale of 1 to 10? I don't know. I'll probably say 8 or 9. 8 maybe. But when I was going to try to transition over to the moderating team, like, let's say, first of all, here's a little bit of background. I've driven trucks in the States, and I've driven trucks in Sweden. Well, I've driven trucks in 2 different countries. I have a driver's license or have had a driver's license in 3 different countries. And I've driven trucks for 17 years. So, whenever I'm going through the training for the moderator stuff, I don't need to do single player when you can do TMP with save edits and local mods. So whenever I'm going through the training to be the moderator, I got somebody that doesn't even have a driver's license trying to tell me what is right and wrong in different traffic situations, when I could clearly see, like, no, this is not how it works. You need to get behind the wheel. You need to get out on the road and get some experience. This is not how it works. So we were arguing back and forth all the time during the training about different things. And that's when I basically just said, all right, fuck it, I'm done. Y'all can have this. But wouldn't mods, just using straight up mods, be a lot easier than save editing? Because save editing, you got to go into like the actual files and stuff and change, right? I've seen a lot of people get kicked and banned on a daily basis there. I just tried to RP the game, being a truck driver myself, IRL. Okay, got you. I know there's people that used to do that. I don't know if they still do. But I know there's people that's been on convoy servers that do like role play, actually. Like, you'll have one guy on the convoy server that'll be a dispatcher that dispatches jobs to everybody. And then like the other guys on the server, I guess one would play like the company owner, and then the others would play the drivers and stuff. I don't know exactly how they did it, but I do know that there used to be some roleplay convoy servers. How's Cookie doing this morning? How about yourself? How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Hope everything's going all right for you. We can look at company off. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I would like to have some music, but YouTube keeps hollering at me. I even had to take away some of my sound alerts because even some of the like the really short sound alerts was triggering YouTube. Sucks. Oh, here we go. Brackenreach. $63 kilometers. Fucking hell. That's a long way to pick up. Do you drive local, Aussie, or do you do long haul? I only drove local here in Sweden because I got family and stuff. Just woke up. I think I'm a 7 today. Still pretty good. Yeah. Well, see, my normal streaming days, you know, is in the afternoons, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But I kind of wanted to to try to get in a few more hours of streaming, and like Sunday morning, this time during Sunday morning, I normally just get up and do stuff around the house and, you know, and sit and play some games before I head out in the afternoon. But I thought, well, I could also use this time to get in a little extra stream time. You know, possibly gather up a little more revenue for ESB and such. So, but Sundays are gonna be up in the air though. It's not gonna be something that I'm gonna set in stone on the schedule and say I'm gonna be there every Sunday. Oh, okay, so it's like an 18 pallet rigid P360. But everything in due time. I've been in the industry for a good 16, 17 years already. Just locally here in Finland. Here I am sitting here thinking that you're in Australia with the Aussie name. With Aussie in your name. Finland also. But I'm guessing the driver's license over there is probably real expensive. Like it is over here, right? Because here, if you want to go full out CE, you're paying, I don't know, 120, 130,000 Swedish crowns. Because I think the E-Quobia alone is like 50,000 or something, 25,000. I can't remember. What truck do I drive IRL? At the moment, the company I work for doesn't even have a truck for me. They had an old Mercedes Actros. I don't remember what year model it was, but it was, because we only had it like a couple of months. We couldn't even use it. Because it would, being in Stockholm, we have to have at least a Euro 6 for commercial transport inside the toll area in downtown Stockholm. And the truck that the company had was too old. Welcome in, Ghostly. How are we doing? The truck that the company had was too old without having a permit that cost a lot of money, so they decided to send the truck up north to Luleå. I did find out later that Luleå didn't even use the truck either, because it was in such bad shape that they ended up just selling it off as scrap. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be there. Me and my partner are gonna go there. Oh, really? Are you gonna be doing the LAN as well, or? Oh, just visiting? Oh, okay. Are you gonna do the Halloween event? Yeah, we're going to pick up a Halloween trailer now. I wasn't paying attention on the first run and picked up cattle instead, because the load was going to Brest in France, and all I seen was Brest, and said, let's go there. Oh, we're actually picking up in the next town over. Are you gonna be here for the DreamHack like all 3 days, or just 1 or 2 days? I already got most of it done. Just doing the town to town, city to city at the moment. Oh, gotcha. I got one more. This will be like the 3rd one that you have to do for the Brackenreach. So I'll be done with that part, but
Proceeds from this channel.
then
go
I
to
still got a
ESB
few other
Gaming,
deliveries outside
a
of that
gaming
to make.
community with a greater purpose to help
I'm
children
not in a big
and their
hurry, though.
families who are struggling financially for various reasons.
Yeah, this truck is on the workshop. I guess it's probably one of the most popular workshop trucks that's out there for ETS2. The Ford F-Max. Yeah, we're I see you have a good thing going. I gotta get some rest, but I'll keep the notification on. Surely pop in again. Meanwhile, gotta get some... Yeah, no worries, no worries. Speak to you soon. Yeah. Appreciate you stopping in, dropping a follow, and having a chat. Nice to meet you, and who knows, we may run into each other at DreamHack as well. We'll be in the 20+ LAN area, but we're not just going to be holed up in there the whole 3 days. We'll be going outside and checking out the whole event and everything as well. It is something with the early streams. It's cozy. There's a special thing about why I asked the feeling question in that way I did. Okay. Absolutely. I'll keep an eye out. Yeah. Where's the trailer at? I can't see the damn trailer. Oh, there it is right there. What is DreamHack? Never heard of it? It's like a big 3-day LAN event that they do. They have... Oh shit, I'm way off. They do it twice a year here in Stockholm. It used to be in Jönköping, but they moved it to Stockholm. And then they have, I think, don't they have 2 different? They have Birmingham in the UK. I think is recently added or newly added. And then they have Atlanta in the States. I want to say there's one in Texas too, but I'm not sure. But anyways, it's like a huge 3-day convention, and they have this big old area where you can bring your own PC and set up a LAN, and everybody's just sitting there. Oh shit!
Here we go again.
Da, 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 da. It's frustrating, even as a streamer, when you're in the middle of explaining something. Be right back.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Alright, are you guys back now? Also, finally upgraded your PC to Windows 11. I guess they're kind of forcing everybody to, aren't they? But anyways, as I was saying before I got cut off, well, it's also frustrating as a streamer whenever you're trying, like, right when you're in the middle of trying to explain something to somebody and then ads cut in. That's frustrating as hell. So it's this 3-day LAN festival, and they got this area set up to where people can bring their own PCs and just sit and have like a huge LAN together for, I think it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But the event has grown to be much more than just a LAN. It's still focused on the LAN part, but now it's more like kind of like a TwitchCon, really. I mean, except you have LAN as well, because there's they got like different live shows that are going to be going on, live music. An Overwatch finals tournament is going to be played there. And then they have like an expo area for different game developers and things that are related around gaming to set up and show off over the weekend. And then they're going to have an area where you can try out different games and simulators, like racing simulators. And then there's also what they call an artist alley, where you got people that it could be streamers or content creators or just people that are into like arts and crafts and graphic design that do their own stuff, that they got a stretch there that they can set up a table and try to sell their stuff. And I've never been, so but I think it'll be pretty cool. I will be spending a lot of time in the LAN area just playing games. I did want to maybe try to stream, but it would only just be streaming from the LAN area. I don't think I'll be doing any like IRL where I'll actually go around the event or anything. But I was looking on YouTube for a podcast or something to listen to while hauling, and I saw that you were on. Had to swing by and listen to your soothing voice that women die for. I don't know, you think? But I don't know if there was going to be anything else there. I think I covered about all of it. They'll have, of course, and then of course they'll have other like larger content creators there. It'll have like a streaming booth or do meet and greets and stuff. I forgot about that. I was at a lecture a little while ago, which was about mental illness, you could say, where they really made the audience think. Okay. They asked how we were feeling, ever said we're fine. Then they said that's the most common answer they get, because it's a simple answer where you don't have to think about how it really is. So they ask us to answer on a scale first, because it makes you really think about how you're feeling and it becomes more personal. Oh, okay, yeah. That's true, because every time anybody asks me, that's what I always say. And I always say it's fine, or it's going all right, or can't complain. Shit, went back down to 80. Whereas, like, if you would have asked me that question on a scale, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I would have been at like a 2 or a 3. But nobody would have known, because I was still portraying to everybody that I'm being myself, and I would always answer with like, I'm fine, I'm doing all right. I guess it would be, yeah. Four years ago, maybe, I guess. I think BP's gonna make it in. Have you guys seen Brackenreach yet? New Halloween area. Can't see much because it's always dark here, but oh, oh crap, I've not discovered anything on the ETS2. I did everything on ATS last night, so I don't have none of the stuff discovered. You'll see, you guys will see here whenever I get started.
Follows are free and wash to help ESB.
Well, I'll have to rediscover everything on ETS. Fun, fun. I can't do that. I mean, I can't just say it's good when it isn't. You can't, really. Well, isn't it more common for, like, you know, you always hear about it. Like, isn't it more common for men to just try to hide everything? So you always hear about that. Like, then they got the whole, what is it, Movember? Got like a whole month dedicated to like men's mental health or something. Which, I mean, I can relate because I did it myself. Like this part here, I believe was a dead end. I know it was a dead end, but I'm gonna go out here and just to show you guys, like, because what they've done is they've made all these roads. Oh no, it's not a dead end yet. They've made all these roads hidden, so you can't see where you're going. And there's a lot of dead ends like this. It's just a roundabout. And then some loop back into each other and stuff like that. So It's kind of like a hidden maze to try to figure out where you need to go until you've actually discovered everything. I've struggled with, yeah, I would love to see Stratus do this map. How is it with Stratus? I don't ever see him online anymore. If he is online, he's usually doing RP. GTA RP. But even then, he's not on hardly at all. His health and stuff along that line, sleeping. Oh, okay, gotcha. He's been dealing with that for a while now. This is definitely a lot easier in this truck than it was on the ATS last night. But yeah, there's been a few times I've actually been, if I was to go by scale, I've been pretty dang low. Up and down. Let's go this way. I think this was also a dead end, if I remember correctly, but... We'll see if we can get everything filled in for ETS as well, like we did. Not everything on ATS is filled in, but almost. Almost. No, that's fine. I mean, just if he's still having trouble with health issues, that's enough. I don't want to talk about it too much, what's going on with him. I don't know if he wants a lot of people to know. Yeah. Yeah, just to say that somebody's dealing with health issues is enough. That people don't need to know more than that. I haven't been too active. I haven't been on the Discord very much lately either myself, so I haven't been checking up on it to see what's going on. We used to hang out in Discord quite a bit and do like Marvel Rivals together, but he doesn't even really do that anymore either. I see him in game in Marvel Rivals from time to time, but I'll shoot him an invite, but I never get a response, so I figure he probably just wants to chill out and do a few games solo. So I really don't bother him too much. I've been busy working on my Discord and whatnot, so I don't know what is going on with the other Discords. Yeah. Well, I got rid of mine. got rid of it completely. I started working on a new one, but it hasn't been a high priority for me, so I haven't really gotten anything done on it. Yeah. Well, see, I was having issues with, because like I was always putting links out there for Discord, so anybody and everybody could come in to the Discord server. So I was getting a lot of problems with
Proceeds from this
graphics
channel go to
artists and people
ESB
trying to
Gaming,
sell
a
shit,
gaming community
Bitcoin
with a greater purpose
spammers,
to help
and
children and their families who are struggling financially for various reasons.
they would come into the server and start DMing people that's on the server. So I would have people contacting me and be like, hey, this person is like DMing me about Bitcoin, or this person's DMing me about graphics design. And so finally I just said, all right, screw it. I'm just going to delete the whole thing and then start over and make it by invite only. So that way everybody that's in the server is somebody that I've personally invited into the server. But I just haven't gotten to the point to where I've actually taken the time to get it set up properly and start sending invites. Hey Mel, how's it going? Yeah. You make me very confused. Yeah, it is confusing, this place. Okay, how about you? I'm doing good. Doing good. You have a bot that blocked those messages I called DM Disabler. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that. But I shouldn't have any problems with the new server once I open it up, since everybody's going to be invite only. It's 8:30 in the morning. Same. My Discord is mainly for those who enjoy listening to music, podcasts, audiobooks, whatever else. Mainly when they're playing a game. Like, okay, gotcha, Ghostly. Good morning, good morning. It's an app on Discord? Okay. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. I thought about just driving off there to see what's down there. Just out of curiosity. What's down here?
There's a lot of bits!
There's a lot of bits. Thank you, Mel. Appreciate it. How's the little one doing? The little one doing okay? Thank you for the biddies. Doing good. Just overtired right now. To get her ready for bed shortly. I got you. We're out on like a, here I can show you guys. We're out on like what looks like a rib cage or something. Like a rib cage bridge or something like that. Oh, that's like, okay, this is up above where we just went. I see now. That's the other road down there below us. I like the Halloween runs. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I really do like that they made a whole new area for Halloween like they did for Christmas. Then we gotta watch the corner of the trailer here. No, I'm really bad about taking pictures. I just get on here and drive and stream and run my mouth, and then it's usually always at the end. At the end of the stream, I'm like, man, now I ain't got no pictures to share on social media or anything. And about the confused text I write, I mentioned when I realized that your Discord don't show up on the PC. Yeah. You got some good shots, did you really? I should get better at it, really, but that's something I know I should do, but I don't do it anyways. We're gonna check out the viewpoint for you guys, though. Let's hide this, hide that. The Pumpkin Village. Right now I've been listening to some audiobooks on YouTube for some classical books that I think people might like listening to.
Want a break from the ads?
Like The Time Machine or The Picture of Dorian Gray, etc. I don't know what those are. I have to say, I am getting hungry though. A little extra added sound effect there. Definitely get some food. Yeah, I basically just rolled out of bed and started streaming. I didn't eat breakfast. I'll have some lunch after I'm done. I started an hour and a half ago, so I don't know, another 2.5 hours probably. Monk. These bridges are rough. Sweet. You'll still be here after you put Bub to bed? Okay.
Airdrop delivered.
Delivering hand jobs. Oh yeah, I wanted to see these. To see what was actually on these gravestones. I seen it on somebody else's stream. I didn't think to look at them last night. All the hand jobs. Oh, you can't really see what it says. Something? Let them? Instructor, what? That sucks. Can't really see the text on it. Something about instructor is what it looks like. Man, it would have been cool if they put like all the staff names from SES on here or something. Welcome in, Omega. Good morning. Oh well. Or if they would put like hidden messages on the gravestones or something, that would have been cool.
What the heck?
About 10 minutes, I'll be hopping in. All right. It's all workshop mods on the server, so that shouldn't be too hard. Just jump in or just click activate session mods down at the bottom. Man, I like this truck. It pulls. Shaking that booty. What is that? Is that a cat? Can anyone join? Yeah, it's an open convoy server. You have to have your config file set for 128 players. Hey there, York. Welcome in. Oh, it's a wolf. We got a new viewpoint up here. Yeah, it's a truck mod. It's a it's the Ford F-Max that's on the Steam Workshop. Well, it's kind of hard to see now. It's so dark, but we get into some daylight here, or under some better lighting. No better lighting here. Looks like something out of Skyrim. Let's check out this viewpoint. Yeah, it's the Ford F-Max. Ford F-Max mod on the Steam Workshop. Still too dark, but.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Done your rides yesterday? Nice. Doo, doo, doo. We'll wait on the ads before we do the viewpoint. Back in a bit. Can you get up ready for bed? Yeah, no worries. Freaking ads. If you want, I can DM both links. Sent you both links. Okay, appreciate it, Ghosted. Appreciate it. It does get daylight here, just not very much. Nah, I try to stay away from Truckers, MP. 'Cause, 'MP. 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 'Cause, We were actually just talking about that. I was talking about that earlier. There was a couple others in here, and we were talking about Truckers MP, and I sort of gave an explanation
Holy shit, that was fast.
why I tend to stay away from Truckers MP. All right, we'll check out this viewpoint. I'm guessing everybody's back from the ads now. Mysterious Castle. But like, I like having traffic. I like having mods, and then like there's some other stuff, like some of my close friends getting like petty bans and stuff. Whenever it shouldn't even warrant a ban at all. So, and then just other things, like, cause I was part of the stream team back when they had a TMP stream team, and was going to try to transition over to moderator. But like, it was really during the moderator training that really was the drop in the bucket that said, no, you guys can fuck off. All right, there we go. Mysterious Castle. Good morning, Gan. How we doing? Playing with mods and traffic is also nice. Okay, Nightmare. What do you think was the hardest thing when you came over to Sweden, except the language? What do you think about my texting? I try not to use the Translate app. I mean, I use it for words that I'm unsure of. You're doing fine. The hardest thing. Well, I had already been in the Navy and had already been doing trucking for, I guess it would have been 6 years before I moved over here. 7 years. So I was already used to being away from home and not being around family, except for maybe during a holiday, like 1 or 2 holidays during the year. I guess probably, I would have to probably say, like, coming into the workforce, I found that to be really difficult. To be even though I don't know how to, I'm just gonna say it and not worry about sounding bad, but I'm not racist or anything, but you know, the stereotypical, like, cleaning jobs, personal assistants, food delivery, taxi drivers. Your stereotypical person is usually somebody from like South Africa, Middle East, stuff like that. But I really found it hard to come into anything other than that, because like my first job was an office job with an American company. I think the only reason I got that job was because it was an American company and they wanted somebody that had English as their native language. Hey there, Devil. Good morning. But after that, it was really tough. I could only get like part-time summer jobs that nobody wanted to do. You know, I ended up driving a taxi for a while. And you wouldn't believe the amount of comments I got while driving a taxi when people got in the car simply because I was white and not of a darker skin color. I was actually amazed that people in Sweden were that way. And but then I finally did get a job at Lidl, which I did enjoy it. It was okay, you know, but it was working at Lidl is a lot of hard work compared to working at just your typical Swedish grocery store. Until I finally said I had enough. I've had enough. I don't care if I need to take out a loan to get a truck driver's license. So that's what I did. Do we want to go to Russia?
Proceeds from this channel go to ESB Gaming, a gaming community with a greater purpose to help children and their families who are struggling financially
I like it a lot.
for various reasons.
They've done a terrific job with it. I just don't know if I want to go to Russia, though. Yeah, we can do it. Why not? Really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. It was a big surprise, actually. But yeah, I don't know, Cookie. I guess it just has something to do with being an immigrant altogether. It doesn't matter, at least in my situation. It didn't matter if I was Caucasian, brown, black, whatever. I found it very hard to get into the workplace, or a decent workplace. Just like most any other immigrant. Unless you're just somebody that were hired into a company to come work over here. I know there's a lot of Americans and other foreign nationals that I know there's a lot of other Americans and foreign nationals that move here because of a job. That's something that they don't have to deal with, I guess, but damn, I am off on the oh, still got it. Welcome in, Zavagad. How we doing? Which is kind of sad, really, because I didn't actually. Well, I didn't know at the time either, but even now, after the fact, I didn't really think that Sweden would be that way. And then, of course, like I said, when I mentioned the comments I used to get when I drove a taxi, I was shocked. I was shocked. I was like, damn, these people are just as racist as some of the Southerners I grew up with. Couldn't believe it. How's Zavagad doing this morning? Well, it's not morning for you. Afternoon, I guess.
Retard alert!
Yeah, you could say I picked up a few. And then, like, some of the worst customers I had whenever I was driving a taxi was actually people that were rich. And still expecting to get a discount or to stop the taxi, the meter early and stuff like that. Oh, do you feel that you were treated differently compared to Swedes? Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. It was almost as if it's kind of like a, oh, he's from the States. He doesn't know a lot of Swedish. Probably doesn't know a lot of the laws and regulations type of thing, so we can do whatever we want with him. But anytime I felt like something wasn't right, I was, I was going online and looking it up. Like, okay, what am I entitled to? What can be done? What can't be done? Unfortunate, but that's the way it was. But like I mentioned earlier, that the very first job I had working with that American company, that was probably the only job out of the ones in the beginning before I got my truck driver's license where I was actually treated as one of the society. So I went in, I did go into the workplace like with a good outlook, but after that everything just went downhill, and it was just like going from summer job to shitty job to another shitty job. Welcome in, Jay. How's it going? And then whenever you did go in, it was under the feeling that you were getting bossed around and piled up with more work than the other people. So and like me being from the States, we have a really hard work ethic in the States, because you don't have the quality of life and work balance in the States like you do here. So for me, I knew that it was something that didn't happen here. Like, I knew there was a better work-life balance here, but I was already sort of used to working the long hours and doing the heavy work, because that's where I came from. And so it was just kind of like, how long am I gonna be able to put up with it when I know it's different here, type of thing. I'm doing good, Jay, doing good. We're just gonna try to knock out some more of these Halloween deliveries. I did a few last night on ATS. Gonna do see if we can't get a few done today on ETS. Yeah. Well, I did have one guy that owned a few trucks in trucking that really screwed me over. But that was also just a like one of the first temporary truck driving jobs I had, because I was still driving a taxi at the time, and there was this guy that sort of became a regular customer for me. We even swapped numbers, and whenever he wanted to go somewhere, he would like personally call me to see if I'm available. And he drove a truck. Well, he drove a truck for a guy. It wasn't a very big company. I think they only had like 4 or 5 trucks or something like that. And so he's like, you know, you got a truck driver's license, and you can come and work like summer or something whenever I'm on vacation. I can talk to my boss and get you on for the summer, and you can drive my truck. I'll be like, yeah, sure, that's fine. You know, it's better than, you know, driving a taxi 12 hours a night. But I worked for this guy one summer, and he screwed me over with the pay. He didn't even pay me half of what I worked that summer. And I was just doing longer hours than anybody else that was driving. So I did have one trucking job that was like really bad. I remember that you once said that we were shocked about what we have. Yeah. Yeah, vacation in the States is almost non-existent. Most companies, you have to work for them for a year before you even get any days off at all. You know, here the first year it's not paid. I'm back. Welcome back, Amanda. How we doing? Like the first year you work here in Sweden, you still get vacation, but it's not paid vacation. In the States, you just don't get anything. I'm sure there's a lot of, I can't speak for everybody though, because there's a lot of companies out there that do different. I'm good, a bit sleepy. Isn't it late for you now? Shouldn't you be in bed? But welcome back. Glad to have you back. Not trying to run you off or anything. But like the places I worked at whenever I was in the States, I had 0 vacation the first year. And then after the first year, I had 1 week. It's 3 a.m. I'm not sure you can talk. What? So yeah, after working there for a full year, I was entitled to 1 week of vacation, 5 whole days. And just to get those 5 days vacation, it was like pulling teeth. You literally had to pull teeth to take those 5 days off, and if you wanted to take all 5 off at the same time, holy shit. You'll be up late and Lilo and mine stream is what I meant. Oh. You guys aren't still streaming, are you? And then, Lilo just ended. Oh, okay. And then, like, my father, he, you've been done for hours? I don't blame you. I can't do those long hour streams too much anymore. There might be a time where I'll do, like, some special stream. It'll be like a 12-hour, 24-hour or something, but I can't do those long 6, 7, 8-hour streams all the time like I used to. But like my father, for example, my father worked at the same company for 43 years. And it wasn't up until he had worked, I think it was either 15 or 20 years, that he finally got his 4th week of vacation. And that was the maximum amount of vacation he could get, was 4 weeks. Let's see if we can get out of this tunnel this time without getting stuck. And then I come over here to Sweden and they're like, hey, you get 5 weeks vacation. I'm like, wait, what? You serious? And they're like, yeah, and we encourage you to take all your vacation. I'm like, no, wait, what? You're shitting me now, right? There's no way that this can be true. I don't see your server. Crap. Somebody's trying to get in the... My mom struggles to take her time off sometimes. Not so much now because she's salary, but when she was hourly, she couldn't really afford to take the time off. Yeah, and you're in Canada too, aren't you? Somebody's trying to find the server, but do you have your config?
Well, oh my lord, they just followed you, dude. You are a stalker, man. It's so cool.
Octurus, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. To 128. Somebody's trying to find the server, but they can't. So I'm gonna see if we can't figure out how to get them on here. I'm on my server. I'm on my server. NMSE community server. If I don't fall asleep before I get out of here. Oh shit. I managed to finish my last trip from the Halloween place today. No crashing. Oh, very nice. GG's. We'll have to come back this way again to see what that... Oh, no, wait. We went that other road. The other road is a very narrow wooden bridge. We'll take that way next time we come in so you guys can see the narrow bridge. Yeah, I think you guys just had switched over to ATS last night when I went to bed. Yeah, but I haven't done this event on ETS yet. So I have to rediscover everything. Yeah, I decided to switch it up today. Well, I didn't decide. I let the wheel decide for me, but that's beside the point. I just don't remember this bit. Like which way we're supposed to go to get out of this bit, going this way. You're fine. What are categories and stream titles for? I do the same thing. I got a lot of people that that I watch, like people that I watch regularly, no clue what the category or the stream title is, other than just looking to see what they are streaming. Somebody could be streaming ETS and have it on Fortnite category, for example, and I wouldn't even notice because I just see that they're streaming ETS. I'm like, oh, I like watching this streamer. They're doing ETS. Let's go watch.
Proceeds from this channel go to ESB Gaming, a gaming community with a greater purpose to help children and their families who are struggling financially for various reasons.
Ba, 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 da, da. I feel like I want to go this way. But it is easier navigating this map on ETS than it is on ATS. That's for sure. Actually, I think this was the road that I kind of wanted to try out in ETS. Oh yeah, it's a lot easier. We even get around the trees. The trucks have a little bit shorter wheelbase and have a better turning radius than the American trucks. And the trailers aren't quite as long. I think the trailers are probably 48 feet or something like that. Where in the States you can pull a 53-foot trailer. And then you got the longer wheelbase of the truck itself in the States. So yeah, that was actually really easy to navigate through compared to I don't know if we should be going left or right, but it looks like we should have went right, actually. Or is this going to circle back around? We actually managed to hit a lot less trees today. I've seen some people complaining that the W900 is a bad... Yeah, I definitely wouldn't try it with the W900 or the 389, that's for sure. All right, we made it out.
Oh shit. Here we go
And
again.
we got ads. All right. Good thing is traveling out of this place resets our sleep. Cheapest fuel. Does it reset the fuel as well? I haven't even noticed. It did, didn't it? It also resets damage? It didn't reset damage for me last night.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Ads have ended. I don't know about. Didn't have any damage. I wonder if it only does it one way, though. I wish it would have reset damage for me last night, because I had very frequent engine malfunctions. Couldn't drive more than just a few miles and the damn engine would cut out. No, no, no. It's only the UK that drives on the left. It doesn't.
Crazy? Are you out of your mind?
No, well, this was like damage I took from getting stuck in that cave. Quick visit to say hello from Talon. Hello. Hello, Zan from Talon. Welcome in. How we doing? What are you doing in Talon? Thank you very much for the resub there with Prime. Much appreciated. Are you off on some car show adventure or something? Oh, a spa visit. Came for a long weekend spa visit. Probably much needed one too. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Usually do it once a year. Nice. Good deal, good deal. Random butterfly on the road. I missed it. Completely missed it. At least somebody's still awake. Heading home in a few hours though. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. An actual butterfly. Oh. Been here since noon Friday. Ah, okay. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Had a chance to relax and disconnect for a couple of days. Recharge your batteries. Oh, that's right. We went to Russia. I guess we got DreamHack come. Oh no, that's in November. I guess we got, but we are going to Ullared, Geckos. It's a really huge Swedish, like, low price place. Everybody travels from all over Sweden to go there to buy shit by the carload. I guess we're doing that. I think it's 2 weeks. Can I go here? Am I gonna run into these invisible walls again like I have been doing? It was okay. Wish the customer service had been better. Oh. Spa in general is really good. That really sucks whenever you have a really nice place. Like, you enjoy the facilities and where you're at, but then customer service drags it down. And then you as a customer, you're just like, I don't care how good the business was. The customer service sucked ass, so we're not going back. I don't think there's a lot of people that really realize the impact of their attitude towards customers whenever it comes to the business. But some people are just there for a paycheck, right? Sad but true. Not a Metallica reference, by the way. Just stating facts. That was close, even though I was on my side of the road. There's an open pool area, and then for an additional cost, you can either visit the water park, Alexander and her friend did, and then there's an 18+ area. Oh, okay. That's really nice. You like it, you can really disconnect. Be like, yeah, finally just some me and Jenny time. Just want, I think of when you said that line. Oh, Metallica. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the mall now, so I'm being pulled away. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon. I do see you in Discord sometimes, and I'm kind of reluctant to jump in there in the Discord when I see a bunch of other people. Cause like I don't want to impose, and everybody in there is probably speaking Finnish, and then I jump in and you gotta sort of speak English. But that's like something I'll just have to jump in one day and say, fuck it. Damn it. You guys enjoy the rest of your time there and have a safe trip home. I know. It's a personal issue. It's nothing to do with your server or anything. It's just me personally. If I see several people in there, we're all crooked, but that'll do. If I see several people in there, I'm like, man, they're all in there, but they're probably talking Finnish. I don't want to disrupt the conversation. All right. I'll just have to not worry about disrupting the Finnish chat and jump in. All right, we'll catch you later. Have a safe trip home. Do we want to do company offers? Or no, let's not do company offers. Oh, we got our Brackenreach ones done. We just got a few more to do. We'll go back to Brackenreach and show you guys some more of the some more of the different roads that are there. Well, if it's gonna load. I sort of do that. I sort of do that with other Discords as well. Like if there's a, if I feel like yeah, I mean, I might see if there's somebody that can hop in a Discord and have a chat with or something. I even do it with the ESB Discord. If I see there's like 4 or 5 people in a channel chatting or whatever, or in a voice channel, I'll be kind of reluctant. Even though I do speak Swedish, I'm still kind of reluctant to jump in and just be like, jump in the middle of a conversation or something. Be like, hey, how's it going? But if it's just like, if it's just me in a voice channel by myself and somebody jumps in, or if it's just 1 or 2 people that are in the channel, then it's easier for me to like jump in. Hey Mammy. Det är bara hoppa in. Ja, jag vet, men jag har svårt med det när det är många. Står det någon är live får man fråga först. Ja. Jag vet det är några stycken som brukar hänga i en Discord channel, i en voice chat med andra medlemmar som spelar typ Battlefield och COD och sånt. Så det ser jag ibland. Kanske du är live och sitter i en Discord med flera stycken. Så vem är det mer som du har sett? Helmen, jag tror gjorde det också. Det är några andra jag har sett som gör så. Hur är läget med Miami? Är det okej? Hur var motterskeppet? Var det bra eller? Måste starta om datorn. Okej. Starta om. Det var superkul. Ja, jag såg att du streamade lite där när ni satt i hytten och hade roligt. Men starta om. Jag är här. Jag är kvar. Got it. Alright, oh yeah, we need to set a waypoint. Waypoint. Border control. That's on the wrong side though, isn't it? Am I even going to be able to get to that? I don't think I'll be able to get to that one. Shit, that's the only one. Okay, well, let's go see. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna have to drive through the damn border control, turn around, and come back. Do they seriously not have anything else? Son of a... Alright, I guess that's what we gotta do. Because I'm not seeing a portal anywhere else. Well. Let's go. Not gonna get anything done sitting here whining about it, are we?
Proceeds from this channel go to ESB Gaming.
Wait, I'm going out the
a
wrong
gaming
way.
community with a greater purpose to help children and their families who are struggling financially for various reasons.
Yeah, you can't get out that way. I just seen a gate, and I'm like, oh, there's a gate. Let's go. Can't even find my way out of the company. I'm gonna have to look and see if there's a way to maybe cut across. Oj, vilken fin röst som kommer upp och berättar om ESB. At least the truck will be checked thoroughly, no contrabands. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I felt like it was a... Jag kände att det var en bra... Jag vet inte, jag tyckte om rösten. Det är en AI. Jag kommer inte ihåg vilken sida jag gick in på. Jag måste kolla och se om jag sparade den faktiskt. Jag kanske inte ens sparade sidan. Men jag ville ha mer än bara text. För det är att fast det kommer upp text hela tiden, folk inte läser alltid vad det är för text som kommer. Så jag tänkte, ja, jag ser om jag kan inte fixa någon slags AI-röst som kan läsa av det varje gång den kommer. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day? Not really. I'll do the stream and then have lunch, and then after lunch I'll get ready and then go over to my partner's place and be there for the rest of the day, stay the night. That's about it, really. How about yourself? It's just gonna be a chill Sunday, or? I like to try to get like stuff done during the week if possible. Like come home after work, do a little bit of cleaning, or do the shopping on the way home after work. So that way when the weekend comes around, I should have everything I need.
Why are you following me?
And then just be able to relax those 2 days. Blue Diver, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Jag har en till med mig som dyker upp ibland. Den visar bara loggan nere på nedre högra hörnet som dyker upp ibland. Den också har en röst med sig. Men då är det... Den läser inte av texten. Jag har skrivit in någonting helt annat. Jag kommer inte ihåg. It's something about follows are free. Follows are free. Go in and follow ESB or something like that. How's Blue doing? Thank you very much for the follow and welcome in. Hope everything's going all right. We're speeding, which I don't know if this is going to be long enough actually for... Oh, actually it will be. I think. No, it's not. This is not going to be long enough for hardcore simulation anyways. $11 minutes. I haven't even been drinking my coffee. It's done got cold. But gå in på Discord snart och se om det är någon från ESB som kommer att vara på DreamHack. Det är fortfarande lite mer än en månad kvar, men jag vet Original OG hade postat någonting för ett tag sedan och sa att de kanske skulle gå. Men... Truckers of Europe, hello there, welcome in. How are we doing? Oh, so you have the same relationship that me and my partner has, don't live together? Yeah, Cyberbo. That's nice. Do you have any specific word for Cyberbo? No, that's something I've actually been struggling with, trying to explain to people in English what a Cyberbo is. Like in just like one word. I might go home to my parents and some home stuffs, fixing the kitchen furniture and cleaning. Okay. Yeah, because like I'm just like, well, we're together, but we don't live together. So you're basically just boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, yeah, sorta, but if you knew our background, it's a little more complicated than that. But it's still the same woman I moved over here for. We were married, then we got a divorce, but we stayed together for a while afterwards until eventually we did end up splitting, like moving out, or I moved out. And there was a short period there when we weren't together. We weren't actually seeing each other. And then we got back together, but we just don't live with it together. So we've been married, divorced, and now Sarbo. Let me see. I don't think there's a way I can cut across over here anywhere. There's a portal right there, but we gotta go through and back around. Or can we cut across there? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Unless there's an invisible wall there. If there's an invisible wall there, then we'll have to drive around, but... Haha! Cheating the system. There we go. Know that feeling? I am burned out. Had my diagnosis, and for me, it's very good to don't live together. My partner is not that kind of person. Likes living by himself, but it works. I mean, it has to be. He wants me. Got you. Yeah, I don't know. If our situation, if we would ever change our situation and actually move it in together again or not, but just being able to still be with the same woman that I've always loved and is really nice, because I don't know. I think I would be. I don't know. It would just be. It would be weird. Trying to start over. I mean, not moving in together again, but. Let's see. Let's go out this road here and see what we got. Is it a dead end, or? I think it is a dead end. Because actually the point where I actually moved out and we weren't together for a little while, whenever I was completely on my own, that was the point that I was talking about earlier, whenever I was down to like a 2 or a 3. That was a really rough time for me. I don't know how it was. I don't know how it was for her. We haven't really talked about it, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it was pretty rough.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Freaking ants. Oh wait, this is just gonna circle back around to where I've already been. Yeah, it is. Oh well, we're getting some road discovery in anyways. I have to make this tight turn here. I think we're good. Yeah, we got it. Easy peasy. But I don't think there's anywhere on this side that we've not seen yet. Actually, not until we get around to where those little gray bits are at.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Welcome back, welcome back. I don't know if you caught all that, Cookie, or if you got thrown into ads, but I'm sure that she was probably having a rough time the same time I was. We just haven't never really talked about it since we got back together. Other than that, she said that she did notice that my mental health was going downhill. But I'm the type of guy that, to where you could change the curtains in the living room and I wouldn't, it would take me a year to notice it. I'd be like, oh, you got new curtains. And she'd be like, those curtains have been hanging there for a year now. Oh. I think this is just gonna loop back around. Then we go straight across to the other gray bit. Yeah. Where'd this come from? What do you mean, where'd this come from? We've had that for a year. I was like, what? What are you talking about? All right, so let's cut back this way. See what this other gray bit is. Hopefully it loops around to that other road where I'm thinking. It looks like it does. So we can get up to the castle. Yes. But yeah, I gotta try to figure out if there is a better way of explaining Sarbo in just a word or two without simply just saying, yeah, we're girlfriend, boyfriend. Because I feel like we're more than just that. If it was somebody else that I hadn't been married to or hadn't lived with before, then yeah, I would probably just say we're girlfriend, boyfriend, but... But then if I was to say, yeah, I'm with my ex-wife, then that just opens up a whole other can of worms that people want to talk about every time I mention it, so... That's one reason why I don't say ex-wife. And because people would be like, huh? Wait, what? I'm like, I've done it, explained it 100 times. I don't feel like explaining it anymore. Oh, see, Devil made it onto the server. I'm in a part-time relationship. No, it's not really part-time either, is it? We still have contact with each other a little, even though it's like we don't. It's not like we don't.
One eternity later.
Rescue, how's it going? Welcome in.
And his name is...
Proceeds from this channel go to ESB Gaming, a gaming community with a greater purpose to help children and their families who are struggling financially for various reasons.
How is Mr. Rescue today? Hope everything's going all right. Anybody here want to see the Pumpkin Village viewpoint again? Better holler now. Otherwise, I'm just going to drive by. We keep going. Mr. Nightmare's doing pretty good. Getting hungry, that's about all. So, definitely going to be diving into some food of some sort after the stream. Cookie says yes. See what Mr. BP says. I won't be joining. My hotspot isn't fast enough to download the mods. Oh shit. Last time we was here, we checked out the gravestones. I was hoping there would be SES employees on there, but it's just unreadable text. I really like it. They've done a fantastic job. This is quite a bit of work to put in to an event, a temporary event that's completely free. I'll get them downloaded though. Yeah, they do, for what they're working with. The graphics do still hold up for what they're working with. Because this game engine was created by SES themselves. So it's an in-house game engine that they've been running since at least 2014. I don't know if they've had it earlier. But this game released in 2014 on the same engine that it's running today. It's just been added onto and improved over the years. But there hasn't really been any major overhauls done to the game engine that I'm aware of. It's not like not like the Unreal Engine, like Unreal version, like they're on like Unreal Engine 5 now, where the difference between Unreal Engine 4 and 5 is like a huge gap. Wait, did they say no? Or... Probably the same message they've always sent out. Well, that sucks. Well, I'm kind of interested to see who the new ambassadors are then. I asked Dal about it last night. He was in stream. I asked him about how the ambassador recruitment was going, but I don't think he ever actually answered the question. I am curious to see who's the new ambassadors are going to be, though. Hopefully it's going to be people that are going to be active this time. Of course, that's what we say every time, too. I was at Cold Morton 2023 at their Halloween event. That was really fun and very nice, and have done a very good job with the decorations and their different stations where they had like haunted house tracks kind of thing. Okay. Oh, that sounds like it would be pretty cool. I've never really been too much into Halloween other than as a kid, trick-or-treating. I don't know, I just... like, haunted houses and stuff never really did anything for me. Not that I was afraid of them, but... it just never really did anything for me because you know it's all fake. You know what I mean? Kind of like watching a scary movie. You already know what's going to happen before it happens, type of thing. Like, oh, here's a coffin. Its lid is partly open. What's going to happen here, I wonder. Sure enough, somebody's gonna jump out of it.
Recently, my Uber driver was from Egypt, and when I
crap.
got into his car, he was talking over a phone in Arabic, only I didn't see any device, so I thought he was talking to me, using syllables I didn't recognize. And I thought, so, this is what a stroke is like.
I'm a miserable Torag. I put on my door, no trick-or-treaters. A Halloween Scrooge. What? I don't blame you. What's going on? Discord. There's somebody's Discord that's popping off. It may be the Beam Stream Discord. Oh, is that you? Okay, then it's my messages then. I don't think you guys hear the Discord notifications on the stream, though. You shouldn't anyway. But Discord likes resetting the damn channels to the default all the time. I don't know why. It's only Discord that does it in the software mixer. Oh, you meant that's you setting up the signs. Not you sending the messages. I got it now. Oh yeah, it's the Beam Stream Discord. PCS can't seem to pick up the eye tracker. Okay, one of the devs is in there answering questions, so that's what I'm hearing. I usually try to help answer questions in the Beam Eye Tracker Discord as much as I can. But then there's times whenever there'll be something I can't answer or stuff will start piling up, and I don't want to go back to VBoarding again. And then one of the devs will come in and they create a thread. So one of the devs is going through the different channels, creating threads for everybody that's asked for help. That's what I'm hearing all the time. We don't hardly ever have anybody that comes around here trick-or-treating. It's just not a thing here in Sweden that much. At least not where I'm at. You might have like one group of kids that'll come by the whole night or something, but I don't know, size in the Volvo. I've thought about switching to the Volvo on this profile. I really do like that new Volvo a lot. I've been neglecting Scania ever since that new Volvo came out. It's all I have been driving on some other profiles. Alright, we're gonna go back up by the witches. Oh, did anybody want to see the castle viewpoint again? I forgot to ask. Maybe somebody's come in after the fact and might not have seen it yet. And then for the witch viewpoint as well, if you guys want to see the witch viewpoint again, let me know before we get there. Nothing? Okay. I think I'm gonna go back up that way, past the witches, and go down the wooden bridge this time. I went through the mine the last time we were there, so. And at every station except one, you were supposed to walk in lines and hold each other's shoulders. I'm the person who doesn't think it's scary, and I'm not easily scared either. So I was the one who was supposed to go first. That station, the station that wasn't where you had to walk in lines, you went into a container that was dark and some disco lighting and smoke. And there was a countdown, and the popular Scary Song run was played. They opened the doors and everyone started running, of course. Where you were chased. Oh, wow. I wonder if they're going to spice up Winterland this year. It's going to be the same thing again. I feel like some point they're going to have to change the Winterland. Because if they keep rerunning the same thing, people will eventually get tired of it and it won't feel as special. But we'll see.
Want a break from the ads?
So it was just all mayhem whenever you were going through the station where you didn't have to hold to each other's shoulders. Put the crying monkey emoji under the announcement in the Truckee Discord about the new ambassadors. It'll be interesting to see who's picked, though. I thought about applying, but I didn't do it. Because I don't want to get back into something where I feel like I'm gonna feel obligated to stream Truck Sim whenever I want to try to move into more of a variety. So the one station where you didn't have to hold somebody else's shoulders, it was just all chaos. Everybody just goes running everywhere. Instead of just holding on and screaming. I'm gonna have ads from next month as I'm getting rid of Turbo. Can't afford it anymore. Oh yeah, I got you. I understand. Well, I don't like running ads as a streamer myself, but after trying different things, and I found out 1.5 minutes every 30 minutes seemed to be what most people told. The most people that told me, or that I communicated with, and what the reactions I got in stream was that 1.5 every 30 minutes seemed to be the most tolerable. So I've just kept it that way, but there's still some people that don't agree with it, which I understand, but yeah, everything here though is going to be going to ESB, so even though the ads suck, it will be helping out. It'll be helping out a cause anyways. Oh, no, wait. There's no camera here? No. There's no flyby camera here. It's a narrow bridge, but you still got a lot of room on each side. It's not overly complicated.
Proceeds from this channel go to ESB Gaming, a gaming community with a
I don't
greater
remember that
purpose
bridge being this
to help
bouncy.
children and their families who are struggling financially for various reasons.
Could have to do with settings, the truck settings. I don't know. I don't have my stabilities and stiffnesses up to max. I don't know how you got yours set. But there's the mine. Yours is on default. Oh, the default isn't the default set to max? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've run default settings, I don't remember. If it's not set to max, I think it's set pretty close to it. Yeah, rescue. There was one point there. Well, there's been several times that I've had to do so myself. I only just recently redid turbo not too long ago. But there's been several times now that I've had to cancel all subs. Well, there was one time whenever I did cancel all subs and went to just turbo instead because I couldn't afford to maintain all the different subs I had in different channels. So I just went with turbo. But then there's been times when things got even worse to where I got rid of turbo, I got rid of basically like any monthly subscription for a program that I was using, you know, as far as streaming. Now I have to begin my day. Thank you for this morning stream and nice talk. Don't forget that you're very nice. Have a Sunday. Yeah, you too. You have a fantastic Sunday, Cookie. Thank you very much. Ads, of course. Speaking of ads. Sorry, Devil. Or do you have ads? I mean, Cookie may not have ads. I don't know. We are gonna go this way. I haven't been out this way. Not gonna be too much of a detour, I don't think, but hopefully not. I know I went this way on ATS last night. I just don't remember it.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Oh yeah, this loops back around. Okay, we're just gonna drive back around. And that goes out, back out to the road. Yeah, we don't need to go that way. All right, Cookie, I can say goodbye now, I guess, unless you've done gone. But I hope you have a fantastic day as well. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I was in the middle of saying something before the ads came. Other than just saying have a good day and thank you very much for stopping by. What the hell was I gonna say? Maybe I'll remember. Maybe I'll remember later. I'll let you know. It's fucking, oh. It's frustrating for me as it is for people that have to sit and watch ads all the time, but because it like interrupts me right in the middle of my train of thought, and now I've done forgot what I was gonna even do or say. But either way, have a good day, and thank you for stopping in. We do need to get this little loop right here, though. So we'll do that. And we'll just about have everything filled in here, I think. Just about. I do see the little gray patch there, but can hit that up next time we're here. Take this little tight calculated road. You have to calculate your turns. Not so much here in the Euro truck, but in ATS last night I was scraping trees, and just like I almost did right there. But in ETS, you can pretty easily get through here without running into anything or scraping trees. I hear that. Scared the shit out of you. And people are saying that they're running W900s and 389s through here. I'm like, y'all crazy. Those trucks are just barely made for the highway. You need a football field to turn them around. The hell you want to bring them in here for? I don't know. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. I prefer functionality over looking cool, which I don't think they look cool either. So
the deepest night.
Need coffee.
Better than the fires of hell itself. That is coffee.
Go get that coffee. I didn't find it that tight, but then again, I got pretty.
Gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
I got pretty desensitized by the driving academy. Can imagine. Old man, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. How are we doing today? How was your stream? Was you out trucking it up today? welcome in, Raiders. We just, as you can tell, we just left Brackenreach. Ooh, out doing some ATS today. Very nice. Why is there... There's an alarm going off. I don't know what the alarm was going off for. There's a link for you guys to go follow the old man. Does a lot of American truck. I've seen you've been doing some Lego streams as well, I believe. But if anybody's interested in Lego builds, get to see some of that as well. Doing good? I'm doing good. Doing good. Not a usual stream time for me. It's something I don't normally stream at so early in the morning on a Sunday when most normal people are in bed. Well, at least here in Europe. Where it's late at night for you guys over there. You guys, all the night owls are start going to bed soon. How was the stream? I hope the stream went well. Welcome in everybody that came in with the raid. I appreciate y'all coming over. We've just been working on the Halloween event. How are you finding the event? You like it? I've been enjoying it. I think they've done a very good job with it, just like they did with the Winterland. Yono, welcome in. How we doing? I guess we can go through any one of these. Oh, I hit somebody. Whoops. Actually, I don't know if I hit some... Well, I did sort of try to switch lanes and then went back, so I probably did hit somebody. This guy's gonna... Oh, there's a car there. Are they gonna slow down? Yeah, I merged into the trailer. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was because I decided, I started to go right, but then I went back left, or if they simply did just merge into the trailer. I don't know. Either way, we got a ticket. We ain't got that far to go. We just got 5 kilometers to go. Might have to do a... I don't know. I got so many different streams I want to do. I haven't done like a really long run in a good while now. I have been working on... I haven't even worked on that South Africa to Norway run anymore either. I should get that finished. Surely the map mods will be updated by now. Or I would think that the map mod should be updated anyways. It's been a while since the update has been out, so. Alright, I think for this last run, we're just gonna do a normal Halloween run out here to get another one of the 15 deliveries that we need personal for the personal goal. I'm only gonna be around for about another half hour or so. I'm getting hungry. So it'll be time for lunch, and then after I get some lunch, I gotta get ready to head out. Are we gonna be able to drive around the building? Let me see. I know this prefab, there's some that you can and then some that you can't. This one you can. It'll be a little bit easier on us driving around instead of doing the whole U-turn, 90-degree, 45-degree angle thing. Can set up from this direction instead. And turn the right way to begin with. There we go. All right. All right, let's see. I got 5 more to go. 5 more to go. This run's about like a lot of the other events. Except they've sort of split it up. You take 3 to Brackenreach.
Follows are free and wash to help.
And then
ESB.
3 from Brackenreach. I don't know why. I mean, if you go there, surely you would take something back from there. So I don't know why they did the 3 and 3 thing, but then 15 total deliveries for your personal goal. And then it counts towards across both games. But we have until the 16th of November. Holy shit. And I think the deliveries are surely over 500,000 by now. Because I think they were already at 480,000 whenever I was getting ready to end stream last night. So shouldn't be an issue there, right? Oh my lord, we're not doing that today. 3,000 kilometers. Shit, there's nothing down there. Here we go. That's still a bit far for... I would like to go there since I haven't been to that city. Oh man, there's another one. There's just a little bit, there's just a tad long though. The time that I have left. That one would be good. Seville. I got all these cities here that I haven't been to yet, and there's not one load going there.
A gaming community with a greater purpose to to help children and their families who are struggling financially for
Brackenreach.
various reasons.
Alright, I guess we're going to Seville. Pretty easy and personal goal. I would actually like to see the personal goals be a little bit higher, to be honest, but I'm guessing there is a good part of the community a good part of the community that, you know, only play this occasionally. Like, probably don't even play once a week. But either way, I feel like if there's an event, then you could take the time to put in a little extra time into a game to get an event done. And then go back to whatever you want, but I do like the trailer though. The trailer is nice. Some nice artwork. Donk. That was a hard hit. Says it's going to take us 20 minutes. It'll take a little bit longer the way I drive, but that'll be perfect. That'll put us like right at 11 o'clock. I can wrap up on time and get some lunch and get ready. Or maybe they could do like tiers, like have different tiers and different rewards for each tier. So like there's still something that the casual player can earn. And then if you're like really a hardcore truck sim gamer, ETS or ATS gamer, then there would be some more harder to earn rewards that require more work. Is this still the Beam Discord that's going off? Or I think it is. Because the one example is the Truckee achievements that you have in Truckee. Even whenever I did play ETS and ATS a lot more than I do now, I still hardly even could get any of the achievements done because it was still too much to try to finish whenever I'm trying to juggle streaming, playing a couple different games. I wasn't playing very many different games. I was mainly only playing ATS and ETS, even off stream. But trying to juggle a couple different games, work, family, and all that stuff. There was only like several occasions where I actually did manage to complete an achievement. I guess it's pretty hard to judge. It shouldn't be too easy, but shouldn't be tedious either. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think even there with the achievements, it could be sort of tiered off as well. You'd have some easy ones that would grant you less points naturally, and then the harder ones, as you go up, the harder ones would start granting more points. But I mean, even the achievements that are there now,
from the ads?
if you just look at them, you think, oh, that doesn't look like it would be too hard. But then once you get in the truck and you start trying to do, what is it? I think like 10 500-kilometer jobs or something like that. Then you're like, oh crap, this is gonna take some time. Do a flip. Oh man. Something I don't do very often. I've tried a few times. Unintentionally. Hit my truck yesterday, was going around the corner too fast. Yeah, I've sort of like gotten Rip J. Yeah. I guess like, well, I did sort of drive. I didn't like drive completely realistic before Truckee Hardcore Simulation, but I didn't ever do race miles either. But it wasn't until Truckee Hardcore Simulation came out. There's a bus in the middle of the road. That I really did start focusing on, like, almost completely only doing realistic driving. I'm sure the AI traffic is actually getting worse. I did on my first delivery ever and not ever since. I was like, I should be able to take a 90-degree corner without braking. Yeah, you see that a lot on TMP, right? Because I think there's a lot of people that they'll buy the game, maybe play it for like they probably got heard from another streamer or a friend that's already got the game and is playing on TMP. They'll get the game, play the required hours, and then jump on TMP and be like all flat out and just start slinging trucks everywhere. I'm sure they do it in single player and on Convoy too, but you just don't see it because, well, you will see it with some streamers. Welcome back, Mel. You are in time for the last job though. Once we get this delivered, I will be heading out. It'll be about 11 o'clock, so.
Hand job delivered.
Oh yeah, hand jobs. Yeah, no worries. Glad I could catch you. Yeah. Well, see, like, whenever I did stream last Sunday, that's when I sort of realized, like, wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't move the Saturday stream to Sunday, but it did make me realize that I do want to try to keep streaming on a Sunday because there are people that are in the community that normally don't get to pop in as much whenever I do an evening stream. But like as far as the streaming schedule that is going to be set in stone, that it would be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evening for me. Sunday is going to be kind of like, am I going to be a responsible adult and go to bed on Saturday night so I can get up and stream Sunday morning type of thing? Unfortunately, but we'll see. If it works out and I manage for a little bit, then I might make it like a permanent, okay, I'm going to get up at 7, or I'm going to get up at 6 actually. I'm going to get up on Sunday morning and stream every Sunday morning. But at the moment, it's going to be kind of like... yeah, exactly, Rescue. But there are still going to be days where I'm going to be doing stuff and won't be able to make it naturally. Not next weekend, but the weekend after next. Yeah, the weekend after next. I'm not going to be at home that weekend, so I won't be doing any stream on Saturday or Sunday. Not even sure if I'll even make Thursday. I don't know what we're going to be doing Thursday evening, to be honest, now that I think about it. Because we're going to be going down... What day is it? I know it's on the 31st. We're going to be out of town. Oh shit, let me look at the calendar and try not to hit somebody.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Wait for the ads. Woo. Bounce off the barriers. I do like how they've made it so whenever you do hit these high points that it looks like the city and stuff just keeps going and off into the distance. Doesn't just end. I'm speeding.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Okay, you guys back now? Right, so I was gonna look at the calendar. So the 31st, that's a Friday. The 31st, the 1st, and the 2nd, I'm gonna be out of town. But that Thursday, the 30th, I may not even stream that day either. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Because I think we're gonna leave, I think we'll be leaving kind of early on Friday morning. I'll have to see. I have to see what time we're gonna leave on Friday. But If we're leaving early Friday morning, then I would probably just go over to Helena's house and stay the night over there, so I don't have to get up early and drive to her place first before we leave. So there could possibly be no Thursday stream either. I don't know yet. On the 30th. Not unless I just stay home on a Wednesday when I'm usually not at home. And do a Wednesday stream instead. Gotta live life, yeah. Gotta go out and touch that grass sometimes. Since we don't ever get to smoke it. Or smoke it? I mean, what? Yeah, people like me only get to touch it and sniff it. So are you fluent in Swedish? Yes. Neither. Yeah, the ESB community that I'm a part of, it's a Swedish community. There are a few other people as well that are not within the ESB community that are Swedish that come in, but if anybody comes in and does type in Swedish, then I'll respond in Swedish. But a lot of them that come in, they do know that most of my community is English speaking, so they usually type in English. But if they come in and type in Swedish, that's not a big problem. I'll respond in Swedish. Everybody else is gonna be like, what? Was half listening earlier when I was getting Bub ready for bed. Okay, gotcha. Oh man, there's one of those damn sun arrays. You guys ever seen one of those? It's like it's a little bit different than solar power, where they have all these different mirrors that are focused on that one point, that one focal point that generates electricity. We may be going by there. I'll fly over there. Jag har ingen aning hur mycket man pratar svenska. Men med Google Translate är det väldigt enkelt. Never heard of it. That was actually very good too. For Google Translate. Jag har ingen aning om hur man pratar svenska. Exactly how you would say it in Swedish. I have no idea how to speak Swedish. However, with Google Translate, it's very easy. Yeah. Yeah, that actually translated that exactly how you would say it. I can only speak Australian English. Yeah, I like to mess with, well, even within Sweden too, because like there's different dialects in Sweden, just like there is in any other country. But like the dialect of people in Sweden that live down in south,
a gaming community with a greater purpose to help children and their families
is a lot different
for various reasons
than what it is up here in Stockholm and even in northern Sweden. It's almost like half Swedish, half Danish. And but there's people that I watch stream that live down there. I can still understand what they're saying in Swedish, but I have to listen a little bit extra to like fully understand what they're saying. But sometimes I'll mess with them and be like, hey, can you translate that to Swedish? Or the same goes for English people. Like if I'm talking with somebody from England, I'll be like, hey, can you not translate that to modern English? Oh, there's actually a viewpoint out here. Skåne belonged to Denmark for a long time, so that might be it, yeah. Yeah, they still haven't officially grasped the Swedish language thoroughly. We have a lot of Aussie slang people don't understand. Yeah, that's the way it is. There's a lot of countries, probably every country. It's like that in the States too. There's a lot of Southern slang that the rest of the states just doesn't understand. They're like, they'll stand there and look at you like, and then they'll be like, I understand half of what you just said. Can you like take that in plain English and not like Southern hillbilly English? All right, let's check out this viewpoint. We'll get to see what this solar array thing is. The Solar Power Tower of Andalusia. Solar Power Tower. I mean, I don't understand why they don't do this more than just your conventional solar panels. Surely this would produce more energy than a solar panel would, seems like. So basically all it is, like, these are actually mirrors, and they're not solar panels, but they're mirrors. And they're set to angle the sunlight to that one central point. And that central point gets like superheated and conducts and creates, maybe they do it with steam. Maybe it's like water that's superheated and converted to steam and energy. I don't know exactly how the internal workings of that tower works, but the mirrors are all set in different angles to reflect the sunlight, and I'm sure they're probably built to move and follow the sunlight as well, so that the angle stays on the top of the tower. But it's super cool the way they do it, though. I would just like to know how much energy it produces compared to just having a field of solar panels of the same size. Be right back. I'll be raiding out here. He may already be gone, but I'll be raiding out here very shortly. We're gonna drop this trailer off, and then we're gonna raid out. But I don't know. I would almost say that it could be something to do with it heating that tower, and the tower was boiling water and turning it into steam, which is then converted into energy, maybe. Just my guess. I don't know. I don't know how else they would do it. Thanks for the drive. Have a good day. Thank you very much for jumping in, Devil. Always a pleasure. I don't see... Oh, there we are. We're over there. But I do need to get out of here and get some lunch and get my day started as well. Gonna get ready and head over to Helena's. And we'll probably end up doing some gaming this evening. Most likely. I'll most likely be doing some Once Human this evening. I've really gotten into that game, Once Human. Welcome back. I still do a little bit of Pal World, and I haven't really been doing a lot of No Man's Sky, but I'll still pop in the Pal World a little bit, and occasionally No Man's Sky. Crap, I'm all over the place. The mirrors are actually a mod for this mod. Ford trucks do have the digital mirrors IRL, but this mod only has the normal mirrors. But somebody made a mod for the digital mirrors, which they're not exactly what they look like in the actual Ford truck, but I just like the fact that I might go back to the default mirrors, but I do like using the camera mirrors as well. I'm not really against like the electric trucks and the camera mirror technology stuff. I know a lot of people are. My old company has new Volvo trucks for those. I know a lot of people are a little bit reluctant to camera mirrors and electric trucks and stuff, but you know, I'm just kind of like all for it. Like, yeah, bring it into the industry, see what it does for the industry, see what it does for the environment. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say that having electric vehicles is completely safe for the environment, because it's not. But whether or not it's going to be better than fossil fuels, I don't know. You're still using minerals, and those minerals are not the easiest to come by, so well, if they're anything like the DAF camera mirrors, I did hear that the DAF camera mirrors, they would follow the trailer, is what I've been told. So like if you're trying to do a blindside reverse, then and the trailer starts turning, the mirror, the camera is actually watching the tail end of the trailer, and will turn the angle of the camera to follow the trailer as you're reversing, which I found to be super neat. So hopefully that would be something that they would eventually have on other trucks if they don't already have it, and into the game. It would be really cool if they could get it into the game. All right, well, we got 11 out of 15 done. I'm sure I'll be doing another stream of trucks before this 16th of November anyways. So we'll finish up those last 4. Most likely. I don't know if I'll do any driving offline. I'm pretty busy and Once Human offline. But appreciate the stream. Thank you. Well done. Appreciate it. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Tuesday evening my time, 6 p.m. Tuesday Central European. Up progress. We made over 1 million today. How did we make over 1 million on those short jobs? Good to see you guys as well. Thank y'all very much for popping in. Pops will be here with you. I'm leaving us on a bomb. Sorry, I had to. You know. Gotta relieve the pressure sometimes. Otherwise, you'll be spraying all over the place like Old Faithful. But we're gonna go see. Let me go look at Twitch and see who's streaming at the moment. We could be going to. I do think there was a ESB member that was live right now. We could be going to a Swedish stream though, just so you guys know. Let me look and see who's live though. Yeah, you too, Mel. Have a good evening. Hopefully the little one sleeps good at night so you can get some rest as well. Yeah, we do have one. I'd see one ESB member that is doing Call of Duty. I'm surprised they're not actually in Warzone, or not Warzone, but Battlefield. We do have another one that's in ETS too. I don't. What do you guys say? Call of Duty or ETS? Or actually, he's in air. He's in American Truck. Call of Duty or American Truck? What do you guys say? American Truck? ATS? Alright. Some of you guys know him. He is Swedish, but he normally, I think he normally mainly streams in English anyways. Part of the community as well. Omega of Sweden. He's currently doing ATS. I don't know if he's doing the event though. But either way, he's out trucking around on ATS. Uses Truckee as well, so drop him a follow. Go say hello. And yeah, hopefully we'll wait, did the stream on Rumble not ever start? Oh yeah, I did, actually. Never mind. But either ways, go say hello to Omega for me. If you gotta go, Mel, you're probably off the bed. If you gotta go do something else, understandable. But yeah, hopefully you guys can hang out with Omega a little bit. And we'll catch you guys Tuesday. I don't know what I'll be doing on Tuesday though. It's up in the air, so yeah, no worries, no worries. I'll say for the raid. Got you. Appreciate it. We will be heading out shortly here as soon as the credits are run. You all have a great day as well. All right, thank you guys very much for joining the raid. Much appreciated. We'll catch y'all later.